These proteins actually form bird nest-like tangles in your brain that slow down the signaling of your brain cells. And the more these proteins accumulate, the greater the damage to your mental abilities, giving you more and more memory problems, fuzzy thinking, and trouble focusing. And worse yet, these brain tangles can get so bad, it could make it impossible for you to hold on to your independence. And that's why the next ingredient is so essential. It's an herb that's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries to fight age-related memory loss. And now modern science proves how potent it is for fighting brain tangles. It's called Bacopa Maniri. And Bacopa is shown in clinical studies to not only block these brain tangles, Bacopa even breaks them down and clears them away. That's right. The medical scans showed the brain tangles were completely gone. And the evidence showing how well the Bacopa works is impressive. In one study, 60 elderly men and women were given either Bacopa or placebo. They were also given memory and cognitive tests before, during, and after the study. And in just 12 weeks, the men and women saw dramatic improvements in their focus, their memory, and quick-witted thinking. And countless other studies continue to pour in showing how Bacopa is one of the most powerful weapons against brain aging found in nature, keeping your brain free of tangles that can clog your thinking, and helping you say no to the nursing home. That's really important. And that's why we included the most effective dose of Bacopa in Ageless Brain. With just these 3 ingredients I've told you about, Ageless Brain is one of the best brain supplements I've seen. But to be sure, Ageless Brain is the best in its category. We also included Tyrosine. Tyrosine is an amino acid that's well known for its ability to improve alertness, attention, and focus. But what is less well known is how Tyrosine works to restore your cognitive flexibility. Cognitive flexibility is your ability to quickly switch between mental tasks, solve problems, and adapt to new changes. So no matter what life throws at you, you handle it with ease and confidence. But your cognitive flexibility can get worse with every passing year, making it harder to manage the challenges of daily life. And that's why scientists wanted to test Tyrosine and see that it helped improve cognitive flexibility in people. So they gave 22 men and women Tyrosine or a placebo. And then the researchers tested the volunteers' cognitive flexibility. And they saw that people taking Tyrosine had significant improvements in their ability to handle challenges and switch tasks. And that's amazing. Suddenly, problem solving was a snap for these people. And that means that the simple nutrient could help them easily figure out new technology, or organize and plan a tour of France with your spouse, and feel smart on the ball when talking with friends and family. And that's why adding Tyrosine to Ageless Brain was an obvious must-do. So with Ageless Brain, you get alpha-GPC and GABA that work together to rebuild your eye memory connection, the super eater secret to the memory of a 25-year-old. Then there's Bacopa that blocks and clears away brain-clogging tangles so you can hold on to your sharp thinking and independence at any age. And Tyrosine that restores your youthful cognitive flexibility so handling problems and multitasking is a breeze. When you take these nutrients together in Ageless Brain, you can stop brain aging in its tracks and enjoy a healthy mind and memory for life. And you will notice the difference. But don't take my word for it. Here's what other people just like you have to say about Ageless Brain. Julia raves about her recharged memory. Before taking Ageless Brain, I used to joke around saying if it wasn't for my bad memory, I wouldn't have any memory at all. It took a week or two before I noticed I wasn't having those brain fart moments. You know, those moments where you could see an item in your head, but you couldn't remember the name of it? Yeah, that was me, and that lack of memory used to drive me crazy. Now, by taking Ageless Brain, the words flow with ease. No more getting lost in the middle of the conversation. No more going into a room and forgetting what I'd gone there for. It works and it works well. I will never be without it again. And then Peter N. says, I'm a 90-year-old man and have for some time been feeling a bit foggy in my brain. I have to admit I was skeptical when first reading about Ageless Brain, but I decided to try one bottle. And down to 1 week's supply left, and I'm excited to tell you that my thinking is sharp and so clear with accurate recall. If anyone is in doubt, don't be. Give Ageless Brain a shot. You just might be amazed. And then Frank N has stopped losing his keys. I always lost my keys at least 3 times a day, and I spent about 15 minutes looking for them. But after about 5 servings of the Ageless Brain, I never lost my keys since. Ageless Brain really helped me. And then Ida loves her renewed ability to focus. She says, I am more alert than I had been for a while. I feel more calm as I am not anxious trying to remember stuff, and definitely more alert, being able to concentrate and work without mental distraction or noise, as I call it. Those are some spectacular results, but the most important experience is going to be yours, and that's why I encourage you to test it yourself. Once you receive your supply of the Ageless Brain, open the bottle and take 2 easy-to-swallow capsules before your next meal. Then continue to take Ageless Brain every day and do nothing else. No need for brain teasers or memory exercises. Then notice how after a few weeks or even a few days, you're not having embarrassing senior moments as often, or you're recalling old happy memories you haven't thought of in years. You're easily keeping your train of thought in conversations, and you're knowing all the right answers while watching your favorite game show. And when you go to the grocery store, you don't even need that list to remember every item. Sometimes it feels like your brain is powered up on some kind of genius jet fuel, and you suddenly realize a whole new world has opened up for you.